Hello. My microphone is working now. It was not earlier, and I was like, I think I might have to restart OBS, but it turns out I don't have to do that. Hi. Been a while once again. I must again say I appreciate your patience with the sporadic schedule. Um, so, wow. Hello, Leku. Hello, Corinthio, and hello, anyone viewing anonymously. Um, yeah. It's been a couple weeks again. I am now So I'm still doing this from my laptop, but now I'm back in my house in my room. I'm no longer at Katz's place. Um, the idea was that I would finish streaming this game while I was there, but that did not exactly work out. Um, so here we are. Hello, Ella. And I am determined. I really want to finish this game before I have to leave. I'm leaving like next Monday. So, um, yeah, I have limited time. But this game is so fucking short. It's gotta be possible. Um, so I have a special guest with me here today who just arrived, actually. Um, and it's my dog who is probably not going to bark. I hope that he doesn't because my mom is sleeping. But, I previously talked about how he was having Sorry, it's just it's very funny. He just trying to sit on my brother's legs and is doing a really weird sideways thing. He likes to lean on people. And like if I sit cross-legged on the floor, then he'll sit in my lap. He's big. He's a cross between a Doberman Pinscher and a Chesapeake Bay Retriever. Um, so he's like a big dog. He's not even full grown yet. He's like just over a year old. Um, Maybe if I bring my thinking is if I bring the microphone down to him, he'll sniff it because he does love to sniff. He does love a good sniff. Don't you, baby? He's looking around. Yeah. He's sleeping pretty. He's been a good boy. Scratching his chin. He likes a good chin scratch. But yeah, he conquered the stairs. Oh, thank you. He's licking me now. He conquered the stairs, with some encouragement from myself and my brother, much to my mother's disappointment. She is not happy that we're gonna have lots of dog hair on the second floor now. Um, but he conquered the stairs, and now he thinks they're so much fun. He's scratching himself and turned around. Huh? He's leaving. He's leaving. He got bored and he's leaving. Oh, he's stretching and he's going into my brother's room. No, he's turned around. Now he's coming back. Hi, baby. Hi. Sniff? Was any of that audible? Question to chat. Was any of that audible? Licking the stand.
Microphone over here.
What?
Here, I don't know, somewhere.
Where? I don't know. He doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't make a lot of noise. You can't. Oh no, you can't hear him. He's not sniffing loud enough.
Oh no, my phone.
Can y'all hear brother in the back? Oh no, my phone. Um, dang it. I don't want to. Like, he doesn't bark a lot, and we're very glad for that. And I don't want to rile him or anything to try to get him to vocalize because he's loud and my mom is trying to sleep. Um, yeah. Hmm?
Audible.
You
I'm audible.
you're probably audible.
I'm probably audible.
Yeah, I mean, Yeah, a little bit audible. Yeah, I mean, you're like, I don't know, 6 feet away from the microphone.
I'm pretty audible.
Yeah.
Oh, the microphone's at my height now because you're on your laptop desk.
Yes.
Mhm. Could just sit right there.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah. So one day I will see if I can get him to be more audible for you. Because I'm happy that now he can say hi. He's really intently sniffing my work papers. Okay, good. He's not licking them. He loves small stuff, like very deeply. It's a passion of his. His nose is so good that we have a problem because in our backyard, he has taken to sniffing out. So he loves a good stick, okay? He's fucking destroying our hedge. He will sniff out where underground the tree roots are and dig them. Like, he'll dig a hole that is a straight line that follows the exact line of the tree root underground. Straight to the source. Yeah, he's got a very powerful nose. Um, and he loves destroying our backyard. Uh, we're we're working on it. Um, but yeah. Oh goodness me. Oh fuck! I don't even have Steam open. Hold on. Oh no, I can just open Sonic from here. Never mind. Um, yeah, we have a game so that is happening. Wait, you're gonna trap him in here?
see how he reacts to a closed door.
Oh, well, I don't know if that's a great experiment. I don't know. Maybe he will bark at the door. Maybe that is how we get dog audio. Um, that's fun. Um, yeah, brother just closed my bedroom door with the dog still inside, which we have not done before. So let's wait and see how that goes. He
Happy birthday.
was sleepy. Oh, yes, happy birthday, Crancio. Um, oh yeah. Oh my God. I always forget that this is a thing that I started so many years ago. That when you have a birthday, you have one free make me say something. This tradition was actually started before the channel point stuff was even in place. I was just like, you can make me, I'll just say something stupid, whatever you want when it's your birthday. Um, so now it's one free make me say something, which is entirely up to you whether or not you would like to use that opportunity. Um, yeah, we got a game on the screen. Oh no, I'm yawning. Um, yeah, I've been tired, y'all. I've been functioning on mostly a normal schedule of being awake in the day and getting up early the last little bit, which is why I have not been streaming as much. I've just been like exhausting myself. Um, oh yeah, hey, I did a convention weekend. That is also a contributing factor. That's why I didn't stream on Monday. I actually had intention of starting Monday and just being like, every night this week till this game is fucking done. Um, which is still my plan, every night this week until this game is fucking done. It's just starting today instead of yesterday. Um, because I was at, um, y'all know approximately where I'm at in like Southern Ontario. I was at Anime North, which is a convention that happens in Toronto every year at the end of May. I like to go every year. I missed last year because of my job. But this year I got to finally use the weekend pass that I purchased in fucking January of 2020. I have been rolling it over literally for 3 years. And finally got to go to that. I think next year I'll just get a day pass though, because I've mentioned before I do Lolita fashion. I work in Gothic Lolita. And whoever's got the higher ups power has decided to fuck over J Fashion North, which is the J Fashion wing of Anime North. Because that's not just like Lolita is not the only J Fashion that's represented. Anyway, yeah. So I think I could probably just do a day pass next year. But I still had a good time, and I got some cool things. I got the funniest fucking poster from uh from Homestuck fandom icon Uber the Mech, who I didn't know was uh vaguely Toronto based, or at least close enough to be tabling at Anime North. So that was really cool. It's a poster of you can probably see a picture of it on their Twitter, but it's Carcat blasting Dave into the stratosphere by saying Ligma balls. I think is the best purchase I made that weekend. Um, Hold on, actually, let me see if I can find it. I might be able to locate it on. Oh shit, have I never logged into Twitter on this computer? I've never logged into Twitter on this computer. I rarely use Twitter. But, do I remember my password? I do remember my password. Yeah. Got the last one. I got very lucky. I got the last one, the one that was on display. So I have the display one now on my bedroom wall. Very wonderfully juxtaposed with my fucking Lolita Tea Party commemorative postcard from like 2017, and right next to it is a Ligma Balls joke. So yeah, that picture is from after. Is it in this? Yeah, apparently the official name for this print is Dave Cat Balls. Yeah, I don't have a browser stream set up, and I will not be setting one up. If anyone has a video that they want to play, just so you know, I will not be setting up a browser stream. Because the only browser window I have open right now is full of work tabs that contain confidential information, so I am not going to be streaming that. What? Oh, I just said I'm not setting up a browser stream because I have a bunch of confidential information open on my computer. So if you're interested, it's the Dave Cat Balls poster on the tweet that I just like. Best purchase of the weekend.
I ran to the bathroom to wash my hands, and baby thinks that I was trying to play. He's chasing me all over the hall, and I think he's gonna start crying in about 10 seconds, so everyone gets to hear the puppy.
Maybe I'll just go downstairs and sit with Dad again. My dad's downstairs playing video games, and Rocky likes to sit with him. Right, I've been talking for like 15 minutes. But anyway, that was my weekend.
Did you tell them I was there?
I didn't. Brother was there. It was his first time at a convention. He joined me on Sunday, and we had a good time.
It was great, yeah.
Yeah. It was cool. Yeah, but that's the thing about, if he hadn't been planning, hadn't bought the ticket to join me on Sunday, I don't know what exactly I would have done. I guess I just would have gone to like a whole bunch more panels, but I'd kind of had my fill by then. Normally Sunday is like the whole afternoon is the Lolita Tea Party. But that event was canceled last year for COVID reasons because it's a high tea, it's food. But this year it just didn't come back. And I have a feeling that the previous organizers have just kind of like lost interest or lost contact. So I don't know if that's ever even going to come back. We'll have to see what happens. Because they've significantly downgraded a lot of the fashion programming, and like that's really my primary interest there. Like I am secondarily interested in a lot of the other things going on, but my main thing is the fashion stuff, and they really downgraded. So keep not booking hotels in time for cons. Oof. But yeah, the hotel fee is the reason that I'm thinking it's not worth a weekend pass next year, because as much as it's nice to do the whole weekend, if I could cut that charge out and just squeeze as much as I can into one day, I can probably get away with just getting a Saturday pass. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there was anything else funky about the weekend that would be fun to tell you all about. Yeah, I briefly stopped by the Homestuck photo shoot on Sunday. There were not that many folks, but it did exist. I didn't think it would, because I'm pretty sure the person who used to run them like moved to the United States. But it did still run, and there were still Homestuck cosplayers. I did see a handful of Homestuck cosplayers over the weekend, so that was cool. Saw some real good Sonic cosplays, also relevant to the game we're supposed to be playing right now. Yeah, lots of really good Sonic cosplayers. And yeah. Oh yes, and I split. They had a book stand with a bulk buy discount. So a friend and I pooled our books and got the bulk buy, split the discount. So I now own the first 4 volumes of Mob Psycho, and I'm excited to read them because I love that anime. I kind of want to rewatch it now, honestly. Like, I think it's up there with one of my favorites, to be honest. I really should rewatch it. There's a small con at your college that you went to, though. Oh, that's neat. I like smaller conventions a lot. There was one called Anime Shogatsu that was around around Lunar New Year time, because that was kind of where the name of it came from. I think I might be mixing up different New Years, which I apologize if that's the case. Yeah, Anime Shogatsu that was held at the Japanese Canadian Cultural Center. I think it was a casualty of COVID, because they did get their last year of operation in January of 2020, and I'm so fucking mad that I didn't go. Because I like bought a ticket and everything, but the snowfall that day, it was like really bad snowstorms, and my parents were like, "We're not fucking driving you." But they just they had a crowdfunding campaign to try and kickstart things again, but they were asking for I don't remember what exactly their total was, but I think they only got like a couple hundred or something, which is obviously not enough to kickstart a convention again. So I think it's just kind of faded, which is sad because it was fun. It was a good one. Need to watch the rest of Mob? Do it. Yeah, it's excellent. It's really excellent. Yeah. I fucking love that child so much. Yeah. Yeah. I think, was the last time that I streamed Heaven Will Be Mine? No, I did that one Disco Elysium. That's right. Yeah. Yep. Okay, I've been talking for like 20 minutes. I feel like it's probably in the 15 minutes. Yes. That is how things have been going. And my inbox exploded while I was away in Mongol. I spent a bunch of time today doing emails, and now I'm taking a break from doing emails, and then I'm gonna go back to doing emails because there's so many fucking emails. Let's play a Sonic game. We just entered the library card. Oops, I didn't mean to tap. Anyway, so we just got rid of all the evidence stuff from the last room. We have Amy. Yes, we were following after Amy. Amy Espio and Vector. Yes. All of whose voices I've forgotten at this point. I mean, like, Amy is... I know Amy, but the other... Espio is the, like, low, kind of monotone, like, ninja guy. And Vector... Was Vector, like, really enthusiastic? Amy and her birthday hat. Yeah. Correct me if you must. Yeah. Sorry, what did you say? I said I forgot Espio and Vector. More so Vector. I forget what their voices are supposed to be like. You're eating chips loudly and only heard the words Vector. Yeah. Yeah. Espio is the, like, sullen ninja type. And Vector is enthusiastic, I think. Yeah, YouTube links. Doritos. I had Doritos for the first time in, like, literally so many fucking years. Like a week or two ago. And they didn't taste as strong as I remember them tasting. Like, it was just regular classic Doritos. And, like, it was alright. But, like, I thought it was gonna pack more of a punch. Let me look at the lyrics. Just quickly. Vector is a loud, friendly guy. Espio is a disturbed, tender person. Okay, so I did remember them correctly. Yeah, let's just listen.
I'm all over you, Big. No! Somebody wisp me. I'm off. I need that skim boost. Like now. Try that again. We'll take you out.
Okay. Yeah. Boy, 17372. Thank you so much for the follow. I hope you are enjoying the Sonic game that we haven't really been playing.
We've engaged enemy forces at Seaside Hill. We can't spare anyone. Espio here. We're engaging enemy forces and can't search for civilians right now.
Yeah. I love those voices. Yeah, I hope you enjoy the Sonic game that we are starting to play finally right now. Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful. Already? Before you go, Espio and I wanted to give you your presents. My presents? My voice is my throat's a little if today. You're both too sweet. Thank you. Vector, it seems we have more guests. Amy, there you are! Alright, have you found any leads yet? Or want to join us in finding more clues? A hydrate. Oh, that is... Yeah, all my water bottles over there. Oh, can you pass it to me? As I'm looking at the door, I'm reminded of the dog. I think he just went back downstairs. Yeah. He was like... Brother was like, what if we could get him to say hi on your stream? And I was like, no, he's sleeping right now. So we kind of woke him up to get him upstairs in the first place. I think he just went back to sleep.
So go back. He's just doing his belly rub squirms at me.
His belly rub squirms? His belly rub squirm. Like Tails the detective, it's just so fitting. Yeah! It's very cute. I like Tails a lot, in general. I have hydrated.
He's standing right there.
He's standing right there? Why'd you close the door again? Oh my god, my dog has been standing right at the door the whole fucking time. He's probably been listening to us. Wait, he's not facing the door. Why is he just standing in the hallway? My dog is fucking weird, okay? Baby. Oh, he must have turned around and closed the door in his face. Baby. Come here. Hi. You gonna lie down with us? Oh, good boy. Yeah. He came in and plonked right down on Adam. Or, like, against him, like, leaning against him. It's okay, lie back down. Yeah.
If you put the microphone like on his head, then I can hear his words.
I don't know. I don't think that's how that works. He's got a... What's those teeth? He's trying to nibble at brother's nose. Lie back down. You were doing so good. Okay. Just standing there menacingly. I mean, like, he looked very, like, no thoughts, head empty. Standing in the hallway. What just happened? Okay, I'm trying to not let the dog be too distracting. Yeah, that's a good boy. He's a good boy. Anyway. Do we want Amy to join us? Is the question. I have a feeling that a lot of the dialogue options in this game outside of the investigations don't really change much of anything. You know what I mean? So, I should stop getting distracted. I'm looking at emails. My local shopping mall wants me to celebrate Pride with them. Anyway.
Everybody was complimenting Cam's dress at the convention every 5 seconds.
Oh, where's that comment coming from?
I just wanted to fill some time.
Okay. Yeah, I do. It is really sweet that, like, I don't know, I feel like, I know that a lot of folks have also had very negative experiences with harassment at conventions, but generally, I've had nothing but people being really nice to me when I'm running around in my big old Lolita dress. Join us? Okay. We will pick that option. What's he doing? Are you trying to sniff your phone?
No.
His head's like, his dog's got his head tipped, like, stretched all the way back. But yeah, people are nice. And it's cool. Anyway, want to join us in finding clues? Flattered, but at the pace you two are going, Sonic's murderer will never get found.
That's true. Sorry.
I mean, you're right. Oh, she's confident. She must have something up her sleeve. This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you. And quick. But how are you gonna leave? The door to the next car is locked. Oh, you doubt the birthday girl? Birthday key? The birthday girl has a master key. Right. The birthday girl gets the birthday key. Of course, it's a birthday privilege. I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye! Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough. Now, what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say. I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. And I'm, just making sure things go well, or here to ask if anyone's hungry. Sussy! That's, like, still one of my most hilarious favorite memories from when I was doing, online program stuff, during the pandemic, doing Among Us with a group of kids, and my coworker called me a sussy baka. Here to ask if anyone's hungry. Speak now or forever hold your peace, or that's the one that we're clicking on. I'm, here to ask if anyone's hungry. Starved! I'd kill for a chicken parmesan right about now. Oh, that does sound good. Maybe kill isn't the right language to use right now. I'm Vector the Butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat. And I'm Espio, the Poet. Ah, poetry! A resonant message from poet to reader meant to challenge our delicate perspectives with the most rhythmic of prose. Can I hear some? Sure. Teardrops in the spring. Can you hear me sing? La 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 la. Dee 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 dee. I'm trying to, like, keep the SBO, like, tone, too. I love these chow. They're so cute. Maybe I can put the microphone down right now and you'll hear my dog chewing on his own fucking toenails. Was that it? I have more if you'd like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. I'm satisfied for now, thanks. At least he's rhyming, I suppose. Joey and I are here to establish both of your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car? Oh, sure, it's simple. We just explained this to Amy, actually. When we were all sent off, Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through this library car, where Amy told me and Espio to stay. I promptly picked a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car. Yup. Where was Rouge? We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup in the saloon car. Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Looking for things to steal, I suppose. Then she went to search the saloon car. I know we named a character after Joey Claire, but you keep thinking about Joey Wheeler. Joey Wheeler. That's... My brain is, like, fried right now. Is from Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah. Yeah. See? Brain fry. My brain was like... My brain was flashing the image of, like, the guy from Friends. Which... No, that's Joey Tribbiani. Is the guy from Friends.
I was just playing Yu-Gi-Oh! 2005, like a couple months ago. The very first NPC you meet is Joey Wheeler, and he says something really funny to you. So now I can't remember. I was gonna bring it up next time Joey Wheeler came up randomly on the street. Now I can't remember.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Tails is Yami Yugi doing the real detective work. Ross Wheeler instead of Ross Geller. God. Yeah, no, Yu-Gi-Oh guy. Sorry, I'm just gonna have a little more water. Okay. Then she went to search the saloon car. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way!" at the brochure stand over there. But she left back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. Wonder what she found. She's obviously been on the hunt for something. After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car, then entered the library car and locked the door behind him. More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors? Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car where Knuckles and I were... Oh wait, this is Vector now. Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car where Knuckles and I were playing games. He insisted on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action, I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car, again locking the door behind him. Then returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed. When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car. That's when the train sped up. We were worried with the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it all right. We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one who told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened. With all these locked doors, it seems Vector and Espio couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car. Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around and we'll return with any questions. If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you. And if you'd like to be serenaded with a poem, I've got you covered too. Thanks, guys! Their alibi seems solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves what they're saying is true. We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post and determine if Espio was actually in the library car reading. A tall task, but we can do it. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely. Alright, so we can talk to the two of them. And let's see. Oh, Chaos Cola. Check out our book club. Book of the month is Gone Gal. So I'm gonna guess that's a reference to Gone Girl. Any of y'all in tune with Sonic Twitter, which is apparently had a heavy influence on the way that this game goes? And why the fuck a Gone Girl reference would be chosen here? The Chow hang in there poster. I do kind of regret now, one of the other posters that Uber the Meh had on display was the like classic hang in their cat poster, but it was with May from Night in the Woods. I kind of regret not also getting that one now. I was trying to... That Ligma Balls one was the only poster that I got, even though there were also other ones that I really liked, because I literally, I'm literally running out of wall space. I have incredibly limited wall space in my room. I just got lucky that the Ligma Balls one was, like, a small enough size that I could fit it in somewhere nicely. But, like, I don't have room for, like, posters anymore.
I think they had a Greg button, too.
Yes. Yeah, yeah, they had a few Night in the Woods things. They had that. They had a couple postcards, like with the Welcome to Possum Springs, and one of them had the card set with like the Nuke Possum Springs. Yeah. Night in the Woods is a good game. I really, really enjoyed playing that on stream. Scroll right? Sure, I will do that once we finish looking at this very lovely child poster. Good stuff. Yeah, good stuff. Yeah. There's this one vendor. I might actually go in and ask on the Facebook group. Because I didn't pick up a card and I should have. That was selling with these massive, like, they must have been like 6 feet long, tentacle like pillows. They were very soft and very soft fabric, fun colors, very plush. I have nowhere to put it, but it's one of those things where, like, if I had my own couch in my own place, like, to put that, I absolutely would have dropped the money on it. They were really fucking cool. So, like, I guess body pillow sized, but they weren't, like, weird. They were, like, fun and cartoony. And really cool, and looked like really fun to just have. It's stuck in my brain. Like, I know that logically it's a good decision that I didn't buy one, because there's nowhere to fucking put it.
Do you think they were handmade or like custom?
Yeah. Yeah, that was an independent seller. That wasn't a corporate vendor. Yeah. Yeah, the same booth did have mini ones. They did have little ones. They also were selling these really cool hanging jellyfish and little plush Koroks. Lots of Koroks this year. Lots of little Korok standees. I saw standees. I saw earrings. I saw keychains. I saw the little plush guys. Lots of Koroks this year.
I got a poster when we were there too.
Oh yes, brother got a poster from, what was it, Sugar Mints?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Espion. I was about to say Espio. Oh, you got the link and everything. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. And it took some hunting, but we found the little rubber Pokemons.
Oh my god.
And spent like 20 minutes at least trying to pick which ones to buy, because normally in other years where I've gone, there's been a stand. It's either there's a huge Rubbermaid bin and a bunch of them are shit garbage, so it's like a hunt to find which ones are actually good, and then it takes away the choice of like which Pokemon you actually pick. It's just, you just find the ones that are actually in decent condition. And other years there's been a vendor that has random grab bags, and that's really nice because it takes the decision out of it too. But they just had a bunch of them that were in like pretty good condition, and they even had a whole bunch of them where they had like full evolutionary lines out, and it's like, oh fuck, we have to actually decide what we're fucking buying right now.
Grab bags are fun. We can like decide how to split them up.
Yeah, I normally hate like mystery like blind boxes. This is different than blind boxes to me. Blind boxes are predatory, collect them all gambling type thing. This is just like, here's some random Pokemon, have fun. Like, they're not like collect all of the ones in this collection or whatever. But anyway, I got Chateau or a Chatot. However the fuck you're supposed to pronounce it.
I don't know. Talkie Parrot one.
The Talkie Parrot one. Katzen pronounces it Chatot, because when I said it to them on the phone, they were like, oh yeah, that one, and this pronounces it, and I was like, yeah, fucking whatever. And Shaman and the Sky form of Shaman were mine. And you got...
I got Skitty and Melodic.
Skitty and Melodic. Yeah. But yeah, we stood there for like probably closer to like 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Blocking this fucking...
Totally just blocking the whole...
Blocking this display. The person who was working that stand must have been like, will these people just make a fucking decision? The answer is no, because we're both terrible.
We did that every single time we bought something.
Probably.
I got a little Final Fantasy potion charm for my phone.
Yes, brother also got a cute little phone charm. Because his phone case actually has a thing to put charms on. Mine doesn't. I got a keychain that I put on my keys, and I shouldn't have bought it because I have too many keychains on my keys, but whatever, it's cute. The game that we're playing right now, my goal heading into this was to get through 2 cars today. It's 11:30. I don't think that's gonna be super possible, but I think this is okay because this is the getting out of my system all of the other blah 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 blah. So that the future ones in quick succession can be a little more streamlined.
Tell them about Mario Kart?
Sure. Fuck it. Yeah. The end of our day, we had no idea what to do, so we were like, okay, we're finished with all the shopping stuff. We walked over to the separate kind of hotel venue that was hosting all of the gaming events, and it was like 3:30 on Sunday, or like 4 on Sunday, so they were pretty much like there was nothing going on, but they did have still their console borrowing rooms open, so we went to what they call the retro room and got to borrow a copy of Mario Kart N64 and actually play it on an N64 with N64 controllers on a CRT TV.
A gigantic screen that we were sitting like 2 inches away from.
Yeah, we were sitting way too close to this really massive CRT screen.
N64 controllers are fun.
Yeah, N64 controllers are neat. I think that the big companies that make consoles should get more creative again. I mean, that's always kind of been Nintendo's thing. They always have kind of wonky controllers that are doing unique stuff. But yeah, N64 is really cool.
Since like my cousin's house when we were really little.
Yeah.
One of the
They
things
are
on
wacky.
the schedule. Sorry.
What?
The things on the schedule for the gaming building was like handheld game tournament, just non-specific, and it was on all day.
Oh yeah, there was no fucking description either.
So I brought my Game Boy and Puyo Puyo Fever. I was gonna like challenge someone and make a new friend, but nobody had anything.
I mean, we got there at the end of the convention, but yeah, no, there was no description at all. And it was just like, oh, cool, thanks. For nothing. There were a few different like panels and things that were like that. Like that Ghost in the Shell one.
Yeah, and the description was just Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah, like Ghost in the Shell with 2 guest speakers were 2 voice actors from Ghost in the Shell, and the panel description was literally just Ghost in the Shell. I have a feeling that I'm realizing this now. Maybe if we had actually looked in the paper version, there might have been a description in there that they didn't bother to put on the app. But a lot of other stuff had the descriptions with it. I don't know. We were mostly looking at the guidebook for the program guide rather than the paper that they hand out because it's faster to look at stuff. Nintendo hates modders and emulators. Yeah. They do. Unfortunately.
Put Dolphin on your laptop.
Put Dolphin on my laptop, yeah. I do have Dolphin. Brother put Dolphin on my desktop computer. I haven't really used it though, very much. But yeah. And 64 controllers are actually really fucking cool. That was really cool, and it made me wish that I paid more attention to what was happening in the gaming center. Not a lot really seemed to catch my eye. Or was like timed enough for me to like make it to. Like there were a couple of speed runs that they did over the weekend that I thought would be neat to see, but I just didn't get around to going to see them.
Fun to see one in person.
Yeah, it would be really fun to see speed running in person. What I want also, I think that I think they should have done something with Splatoon. I think it would have been really fun if they had like I know the Splatoon is a little bit harder because of the team game to do random like competitions and things like that. But I think that they could do a salmon run tournament perfectly fine. Just because I've participated in a salmon run tournament at a Splatoon Ontario event, where basically they collected all of the entrants, like what their current rank is, and then they, from all of the people who signed up, they balanced the teams so that they had a properly balanced skill levels between all of the teams. They told people their teams, and then people got to pick whatever weapons they wanted to use, and everyone had the same set of salmon run stages to run through, but if you wipe, your run is finished. So it was like the first one was like one level power. I don't remember the exact difficulty spikes, but I know that the last one was hazard level max, the highest difficulty, and my team wiped in the first one. But we made it to the hazard level max. But like that's a good way, because then you only need 4 people for a team, right? I feel like that was a good way to do that. Anyway, yeah, that was neat. And I think next year I might want to take more advantage of that room.
There's some people in the lobby playing rhythm games still when we got there.
Oh yeah, they had DDR, a couple of different DDR things set up. They had Taiko no Tatsujin. They had Duck Hunt.
God, yeah.
They had a Duck Hunt tournament this weekend, actually.
I like Duck Hunt.
Yeah.
You look at me like expectantly. I don't know anything about Duck Hunt, but I like the dog.
Yeah, they had a Duck Hunt tournament. That just like I looked at that. I was like, you have a Duck Hunt tournament, but you're doing nothing with Splatoon 3.
We have Duck Hunt.
We do have Duck Hunt. Yeah.
Our own Duck Hunt tournament.
I mean, don't think there would be much competition, but
yeah, so you're like standing right up against this huge screen.
Yeah, they had some neat things happening. Oh, good. Speedy, let's finish this car. I think that's a goal for tonight. Let's just finish the library car. And then how many are... Yeah, so we're here. Right, we came from here. We have basically 1, 2, 3 left. See, that's the thing. I know that even the leisurely playtime of this game, as logged on howlongtobeat.com, is 4 hours, which means it should just take like 4 streams, and this is stream number 3. So even if I'm talking my ass off, it should only take 1 or 2 streams to finish this thing off. Okay. Poster time! The train is going for a loop-de-loop. Oh, yeah, it's on like Green Hill Zone. Maybe that's what happened when everything fell all over the place and got fucked up. It went like supersonic speed to go through a fucking loop-de-loop and everything went upside down, and now they're about to do it again. There's also rings on the track in front of the train. Okay, poster. A chow hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, "Hang in there." Wow, I really needed to see this. Right, that's how we got onto this. The fucking Night in the Woods poster. This little chow's hanging in there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety, because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. Oh right, they can just fucking fly. That's beautiful. If this chow can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too. Okay, Tails. There's no way there was that much thought put into this poster. Right? Al, if you wanted me to go right, but did not specify which thing on the right to click on, so I'm going to start with the bookshelf. Wow, I wish I could stop and look at all these books. But Sonic needs me. No time to rest. Professor Pickle?
About Professor Pickle?
I love yelling about Professor Pickle. Is that the painting that's on the wall?
Let me see.
Alright, let's move on then.
The microphone was blocking it. Yeah, there he is.
Didn't want you to click on anything, just wanted to see the portrait. Okay. I don't know who Professor Pickle is. What the fuck is up with Professor Pickle?
He's just randomly there in Sonic Unleashed, and everyone acts like they've known him forever, and then he disappears forever. So.
Ah. Okay, cool.
He sure talks a lot in that one game.
Yeah. He's just kind of there, and then he disappears forever, just like oh no, what's his name? It starts with B. From the comics, who sleeps and then he just dies.
Oh yeah, oh god, Bimmy.
Bimmy! My boy Bimmy! He's not even like the main support character in Sonic Unleashed. That's Chip. Yeah. My boy, just like my boy Bimmy. He does very little and then he disappears forever. I can get down with that.
He's got like a gramophone.
He's got a gramophone.
Yeah, that's all I remember. Gets trapped in like, oh my, he gets trapped in an orbit one part, just like Bimmy.
Oh, that's so good. Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt. He's scavenging through all the book titles excitedly. He's like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case, a genius in a train library. That's odd. I know some books have fallen on the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order but this one. The Mirage Express Manual. Why is that in a passenger accessible library? This train is a fucking mess. It's the user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but it is interesting. Let's make a note of this. Okay, the manual is in the inventory. You finished reading the pre-reboot Archie Sonic the other day.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
Ah, it's a lot. Yeah, well, congratulations. And what are your thoughts? Oh. As I look back and watch my dog licking his penis.
For a while.
Yeah, he has been at it for a while. He's a very clean dog, I will give him that. Well, no. Correction. He's a very hygienic dog. I don't know if clean is the right word, because he does like to eat dirt, and it gets all over his face, and he does not care.
Dunks his whole face in it.
Yeah. He does love to eat dirt.
His tongue gets so muddy, and then he goes around licking everyone and like smearing dirt all over the place.
Yep. Yeah. He also likes to eat wood. Which my mother is concerned is going to make him constipated. I think that's a fair concern, because he's not supposed to eat wood.
He mostly shreds it and spits it all out, but sometimes he eats it, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Too much fiber, yeah. Yeah, I think it's pretty funny that the reboot happens at like the most depression point possible. Nobody in that comic was having a good time. Ah. It's a very funny dog. He's at the door now. I think we're letting him out. Bye, baby! Yeah, we're not coming with you, baby. He's got a lot of guard dog genes in him, and he really likes to be where we are. or where as many of us are as possible, and his favoriteest thing in the world is when we're all in the same room. He's just staring at us. Like, no, we're not coming with you, honey.
You like a stone statue.
Alright, the door's been closed. We're gonna see if he's standing there staring at it again when we open it. What's this bright red book? Oh, yuck. This reeks of the evil scientist Dr. Eggman. Yup, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. What kind of recipes? Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird this is even here. Maybe people just appreciate an omelet. You may not be wrong. Egg recipes. God. Okay. Oh, we can click on the globe. A globe of our marvelous planet. I haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the countries. They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either. Ah, sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia, if you've ever been there. I have, actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. Oh, he gets name dropped. He'll tell you everything about the area and make one scrumptious sandwich. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. This group knows everyone and have been everywhere, haven't they? Trash. Something's always hidden in the trash. Is he growling?
He came from downstairs.
Oh.
So.
He's mad at... The dog is mad at something downstairs. Yeah. He's a little growly. I would describe it more as, like, grumbly than, like, a growl.
He grumbles at people walking by on the sidewalk, but then as soon as they're out of his field of view, he runs back into the house whining and crying to go out and meet them.
Yeah. Always in the kitchen and trash. Let's check there. I hate to say it, but there's nothing here. I really thought there'd be something there. Joey, are you sad there was nothing in the trash bin? No, I'm alright. I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we find. You really think so? Yeah, we just gotta stay optimistic. Yeah, okay, these trash bins hide a secret, I'm sure of it. Joey, you're pretty unconventional, but I like that. Was that supposed to be a compliment? I would consider that a compliment, personally. This is literally his only appearance outside of Archie Comics after Unleashed. Not even a single cameo. Go Professor Pickle. Oh, poor thing. That arm is really struggling to clean up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all this mess either. Let's just leave it alone to do its thing. Yeah, probably for the best. Table. Let's just take a pause and sit for a second. These chairs are very comfy. So plush. Puts me right in the mood to read. Makes me want to take a nap, personally. In fact, maybe I'll rest my eyes a bit. Joey, no! Don't fall asleep! There's been a murder, remember? If I had a ring for every time a murder ruined my nap time. Books on the floor. So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up. I sadly have no interest in picking up these books. A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up. But Rouge pulled a lot of these out too, searching for something. What reckless behavior! I feel sorry for the poor books. The spines are creasing. They're opening too far. This kid feels empathy for everything. It does suck a lot when the spine creases on a book, as I look up at my brand spanking new Psycho volumes that I am going to treat like my sweet precious children. Okay, the door at the back. Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going into the saloon car. When Shadow left the library car, he locked this door on his way out. There's gotta be a reason he's doing this. Pardon me. Should we make note of it? Yeah, I do believe we should. Shadow's lock is added to your inventory. Is that him making noises down there?
Yeah, I think we forgot what we were doing up here already.
Now the dog is making noises. He's upset. I think he probably can hear us downstairs, and now that he's downstairs, he doesn't realize that all of the talking and noise is us. He's so silly. Anyway. That lock isn't...
Take him out soon.
Yeah. That lock isn't locked. Yeah, it's unlocked because Amy just went through that door with the birthday key. So we looked at this. Barking at something. Ooh, brochures! There are travel destination ideas here, like amusement parks, caverns. Oh my god, he's so mad. Is he at the top of the stairs?
Yeah.
Hold on, we need to go check on the dog's location.
Sorry.
This on my floor? I know you do this when you pet him. This.
Oh, I didn't know I should have put it. I was actually looking around to see if you left anything.
Oh, well, that's a lot of hair.
Oh, look, he's home.
Of course, so much of it. Hi. So it turns out that the dog and I don't know, I guess his short-term memory is not great. He was barking at the top of the stairs because he could hear us, but he couldn't see us. And he was upset because I guess, I don't know, sometimes when he hears noises, it's like he doesn't know where exactly the sound is coming from or what's making the sound, and that will make him bark. And we did not even realize that he was upstairs. We thought he was downstairs. But he was literally standing at the top of the stairs, which is like right next to the door to my parents' bedroom where my mother is currently sleeping, so she's probably not sleeping anymore. Oopsies. My dad was like getting really mad at him and calling him down to get him to lie down and shut up. He'll get used to it. But yeah, that's what that dog is doing. He was shouting, yeah. Okay. Oh god, it's fucking 11:53. Fuck. Yeah, and I really need to rip through some more emails after this, so like, ooh. Okay. Looking at brochures. There are travel destination ideas here, like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh! Joey, look at this. There's a couple maps here. This seems to be a map of the library car. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here. I love a good overhead map. Let's take it. Library map is added to your inventory. Should we take this brochure about a cave too? Look, there's stalactites. Nah, leave it. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Vector and Espio to find out what really happened. Who do we want to start with, folks? Vector or Espio? One vote for Vector. From Brother. One vote for Espio. Tiebreaker, anybody? Tiebreaker?
I didn't mean to do that.
Okay, we're starting with Espio. Fancy a poem? Poem about space? Ooh, do we want a poem about space or trains? One vote for Espio. Do we want a poem about space or trains? Very important decision. Both. Is that possible? Trains. Space. Tiebreaker, brother. Trains.
Put in space. But, yeah, trains.
Trains. We'll do the space one if we can. Poem about trains. Locomotive in motion. I think I lost my lotion. The window shows the ocean. Oh wait. There's my lotion. Okay. Thanks. I actually really liked that one. Oh? So can I take your orders during interrogation? Okay. Sweet. Space. I'd made it up to space with my beloved antique vase, but a mistake in my haste dropped the vase from my embrace, so my antique I must now replace. That's not bad. What caused you to drop the vase? Don't read too deeply. It's just a poem. I mean, poems are kind of for the opposite of that a lot of the time, but okay. He hasn't thought it through, has he? I slipped into Dave for a second there? Probably. Can I take your order? I have a poem about this. My starved stomach babbled, though I ignore the grumbling tummy, for the eggs I received are scrambled when I asked for my eggs sunny. Oh, wow. We don't serve any eggs on the train, though.
Every time you finish reading a poem, I just want to repeat the whole thing after you.
My talent is wasted on you lot. Alright, so we'll get to talk to Vector after, right? But I just want to clear all the options here before we get into the interrogation. Did you bring me any meat to chop? I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train. You actually tried to bring a knife on the train? I'm a man of authenticity, Tails. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher. I think if you had a knife on you, we'd definitely think you were the murderer. But what if I hid the knife? You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought. Yeah, that would be even more suspicious. Okay, so talk is just repeating that. Can I take your order? Oh, yes, please. I'm starved. Actually, I'm off duty at the moment. The murder mystery is more important. And why did you show the menu to me? Come on, Joey, why would you tease him like that? Here, I thought I could trust you. You've made a fool of me. Look, Joey, you've made him a fool.
Ace Attorney dialogue.
That's Ace Attorney dialogue?
Like, it feels like it, yeah.
It feels, it's the feel of it. Brutal, yeah. Come on, Joey, smooth this over. No, I'm the fool. Yeah! Yeah! I smooth things over, but at what cost? Ridiculous. Okay, start interrogation. So, the two of you don't believe us, eh? See, that's what I thought it might happen. Is that it's both of them at the same time. So I'm glad I did the other conversation options first. It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Joey and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if Espio really was reading in the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present the evidence if need. Oh, that's easy. I got bored. What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. Remember the arcade machine in the saloon car, so I figured I'd go check it out. This seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles. Then that brings our attention to you, Espio. Rouge entered the library car, found something, and then left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time you were in the library car? I'm sorry, it keeps happening. Of course he was. Once Espio starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen. It must have been a good read. What was the book? Espio doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. What if it was embarrassing? What kind of things do you think I read? If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what that book might be. Joey, could you help me out? Alright, Joey, what book do we think Espio may have been reading? The only one in our inventory. Mirage Express Manual. An exhaustive manual of the Mirage Express's many features and capabilities. Doesn't seem to mention how to drive the train, which would have been neat. This one. A manual? You think Espio was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this? Oh boy.
Labyrinth 2.
I forgot the jump button. Hold on. It's spacebar, isn't it? You were both grasping. I knew it. We got this, Joey. Let's try again. Whoa, what? Why did that lane? Oh my god, that...
What is that?
It's like something choppy?
Tell if it's a bat or like a boomerang.
I think it's like a boomerang type thing. You know what it looks like? Kirby's cutter ability. I like... Yes, got enough rings, barely. Danger. Yeah, fucking danger time. The books are scattered around the floor, sure, but the remaining books on the shelves were all in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone at the very least picked the manual up and put it back in the incorrect place. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, Espio. Hey now, I won't have you insulting my pal like this. Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies, Espio. A butcher and a poet. Friendship can form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading. The Mirage Express Manual. Trains are cool. In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Joey, if you don't mind. Could you ask Espio some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away. Oh, I see. Quiz Espio about the manual to prove he read it. Which page should I quiz him on? 14,362 or 97. Put your votes in. Trains are cool. Trains are cool. I think that we should have more of them. Pretty sure they don't matter, but 14. 1 for 14, 1 for 362. Tiebreaker, tiebreaker. Do we have a tiebreaker? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Alright. 14. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Pardon me. Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks and are responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. I remember the conductor saying the train can clean itself. Though I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Seems like Espio aced that question. Joey, hit him with another one. Okay. Oh, these are new numbers. Let's pick the big one this time, because we didn't pick the big one last time. 231. What is the Mirage Express's cancellation policy? No refunds, and you will be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you're over the age of 65. Gee, the person who made this rule must have been over 65. Last one, Joey. Let's see if Espio can get 3 for 3. Gotcha. Which page should I pick last? The middle ground one, because we haven't picked the middle one yet. What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations? An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to assure smooth travel for guests. I remember this. The train has on autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. Now, did I pass your little test? Why are you saying no?
Giving you the option.
That's a viable option. I mean, yeah, he answered all the questions right. And that's what it's asking about, isn't it? For the funny.
Maybe the game is thinking a few steps ahead of you. You just gotta go for it. That's saying Ace Attorney.
Sure, no for the money. I hate to say it, but no. Just goofing. You passed. Yeah, I don't think that any of the dialogue options in this matter, except for when it asks you to present evidence. I completed your test with ease. All of my efforts were only to please, but you joked and japed, said no to my face, and now I wished you were riddled with fleas. What? Is a limerick. Bonus poem, yeah. Did he just rhyme a curse at me? You've clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses. You both had the nerve to question my buddy like that. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read? You have to admit, though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. But he answered all my questions so calmly. That's very impressive. No, I understand everyone No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading, after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate, despite being the truth. Rouge would have seen him reading too, though, right? Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we can't... Espio, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading? Oh, and Shadow would have too, right? Yes, that's correct. Problem? Frankly, I don't believe that can be true, and we have evidence to back it up. Joey? He always puts me on the spot. Okay, Joey, think. We should have a piece of evidence linked to someone who also saw Espio reading, but what? Shadow's lock. I'm guessing is what it wants us to present. Shadow's lock? Please, pray tell, what this has to do with anything. We're up, Joey. Let's get our argument together. What? Oh, no, wait a second. This is another one of these sections. Right. Fuck. I was about to say fuck getting more rings. I'm just gonna focus on survival because I had enough. And then I got hit as I was in the middle of saying that. Shadow walked through the library card. Oh, fuck. I tapped my thing. Anyway, Shadow walked through the library card. Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't the high score long. Right, this one. The game, the monkey wall machine. You did it. I did it. See, I know how to game. Crocs are natural gamers. Espio said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, Espio was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. We know Shadow had to walk back through the library car when he left the saloon car. So there's absolutely no way Shadow and Espio didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip. I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow. You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up? It happens, actually. Well, you see... I can sense Espio's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy. So if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at the moment, were you really in the library car at all? But how would Espio leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw Espio in the saloon car. It's a mystery, my dear Joey, one that I would love for Espio to solve. You gotta believe me. That cool demeanor is vanishing. I was so involved with my book, I didn't notice Shadow pass back through the library car. Honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that. We must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, Espio. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car? I wasn't. I didn't... Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Was Espio simply sitting and reading, or did he somehow vanish and not notice Shadow return to the library car? Can't Espio turn invisible? Somebody answer that. What should I do? Oops. Defend Espio or join Tails? Thoughts, everyone? Thoughts? I don't want to defend Espio. I feel like that he guys, right? And just didn't notice Shadow come back, because that can totally happen sometimes. But Tails is our boy! We're working together.
So it's a rare opportunity to argue with Tails.
Yeah, sure. We're gonna defend Espio. I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails! We have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems. Alright, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence shows Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another? The library map? All right, now let's get my thoughts in order. You know the Espio can climb the walls overhead, yeah. Oh. No, I got so close. Let's give it another go. Alright, I'm trying to get too fancy here. I just gotta keep it fucking simple. Okay, I don't know about this one, y'all. Dang it. Let's try that again. Ah. No! No, that one was a lot closer though. Yeah. Ah. Oh. Yeah, I need to. Ah. Got him. The library map? Oh. Oh, I see. See the exits? They're right across from one another, a straight path. If Shadow walked down the straight path, there's a way Espio and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. Looks like you'll have to point out where exactly on the map you mean. Where could Espio have been for Shadow to not see him? Oh. Well, I mean back here. Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book. I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, Espio was in the same spot. That confirms it then. You see, Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another from this spot. Because the bookcase is in the way. There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio, or vice versa. It makes a lot of sense when you never mention Shadow's return, SBO. There's just no way you could have seen him. Yell, yeah. Yeah, nice. Thank you. Write their name in the Game Boy with a marker. Yeah. Or the what do they call it? Like the Dream Gear? His Dream Gear? I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now. Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all our questions. We did it! Another pair of alibis, validated. Yay! Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end. Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy. Likewise, I could use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge, and especially Shadow. Oh? It seems the door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier. Then that's our cue to leave. See you later, Rector and Espio. Give him heck. If you need any meat chopped up, say the word. I'll keep my poetry sharp for you both. A murderer is on the loose, while doors keep getting locked. Tick-tock, tick-tick-tock goes the clock, while our heroes are in the caboose. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. We're really doing this. Come on, Joey, let's see what's next. Coming. Any other? May the breeze drift you towards success. A one-sentence poem for you. Are italics enough to qualify as a poem? Bring me any meat to slice up? No, I'm not sure we will, actually. Your loss. Okay. Dream Beer Sega's next handheld, yeah. One sentence poem. Possible. Possible. Books? What about books? No, it's time to move on. Okay, yeah. Sure you don't want to stay and look at all these great books a little longer? The mystery calls! Okay, the investigation continues. Tomorrow! In the casino car! I hear doggy in the hallway. He goes pitter-patter, pitter-pat. Or maybe he just went back downstairs.
He's coming in from outside.
Look at that chow. Yeah, there's some good chow in there. Woo! Okay, so that is one car down. And I would like to do at least 2 tomorrow. But we'll be back tomorrow to keep playing with the goal of finishing this before I have to skedaddle. At this point, I think that the YouTube posting is probably gonna have to wait until after I'm back, which sucks, because that's like 3 months from now. Just because, I don't know, maybe I can do the edit and upload part, because that's really the part that needs to happen here. And the thumbnails. I just might have to post them without proper thumbnails for now. We'll see. Maybe I'll get that process started tonight, because it does take a while. Anyhow, the plot thickens. Yay night. Yay night. Yeah. Pride Month, starting on Thursday. Ayo. Yeah. Pride Month on Thursday is coming right up. Yeah, I'm tired and I'm hungry and I really wanted to do more inbox stuff, clearing out, tonight. So, I am going to do that all. And, I'll see you around tomorrow Eve. Thanks for hanging out. Take care to you all as well. Good night.
Bye.